lovely exercise for some posture. What we're going to do is we're going to start with your feet just maybe half a foot away from the wall. Ideally, if you've got excellent posture, you'll be able to do this with your heels against the wall, but most people start with their feet just a little bit further away from the skirting board, their heels just a little bit further away from the skirting board, and I'd suggest about the same distance apart, so about that far apart. What we're going to start doing is we're going to tuck our tail between our legs. So you're going to flatten the distance between, at the moment, if you stand against the wall, most often than not, you'll have that little bit of space between the wall and your bottom, your gluteal muscles, your tailbone. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just flatten our tailbone and we're going to support our pelvis and reduce that distance. I can't get my hand between the wall and my back now. Imagine, some people find that it's helpful to imagine that they are tucking their tail between their legs, like so. That inevitably tightens these lower tummy muscles, which is really great for flattening your stomach and improving your core. And breathe, because lots of people do it by going and then they can't breathe. But if you stay in that position, you should be able to talk normally. So that's stage number one. You can just go from relaxed. A lot of people relax with their pelvis tucked forwards and that huge amount of space there, between there. But what we want to do is we want to be able to completely flatten that so we can get rid of it, that hole. Stage number one, you can just hold that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Try not to go back into that, what I would call poor posture. If you're feeling that's really easy, get your heels right against the wall and do it again. That becomes much more difficult to keep your heels and your foot flat on the floor and tuck your tail between your legs imaginatively and flatten your back. Once you've got used to that, and I would start doing that, I would then take that into wall angels, which starts with that position. You're flattening your stomach, you're pushing the small of your back against the wall. You're putting your hands in, I call a W position there, kind of surrender position there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to slide our hands down and take them back up. What you might find is that one shoulder blade wants to come forwards as you do that, and you want to arch like so. But what we're doing is we're keeping that flat, we're keeping this going, and then we're sliding up, keeping your heels relaxed into the floor, not scrunching your toes. If you find that's easier on one side than the other, I would highly recommend you keeping going with this to loosen and stretch and strengthen the muscles that move it, the muscles that have to pay out as you do this movement, and the muscles that lengthen as you're doing this. If that's easy, I would do it with straight arms as well. So there you have, tail between your legs and wall angels. Great posture.